Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. More Fortnite. This one was a really good win for us. So this is one I decided to just show the full recording of the game. I think it's pretty much kills throughout most of the playthrough. Um, so yeah, this one should be good. This one is me, Alex, and Kaneki from my geek server. So it's just a trio. Um, I cannot recall how many kills the boys had. I know I had 16 by the end of the game. 20-minute game. We got first. This is one of the skins from the Battle Pass that I'm wearing. I really like this one. She actually is free for the start of the new season. But the one she has, the black, she has a hat. But this white one I really like. Oh, it's Kaneki. Kaneki is, I believe it's some Japanese girl. I have the same skin. I just have not worn it since I started playing Fortnite. And Alex is wearing, the Padme Star Wars skin. In this game, there are a few new guns from the last time I recorded a session, I believe. So Wilds has started, which you guys know. I think you've seen some full gameplay of the Wilds. The map hasn't changed, however, there's some new guns in now. They vaulted the heavy sniper rifle. And this gameplay was before yesterday. Yesterday they added in the shark tooth shotgun, which is pretty much almost the same thing as the Havoc pump. So I don't know why they're both in there. But we have the drum shotgun, which if you can get a epic or legendary is really OP. But there is an explosive bolt action rifle in the game for this playthrough, I believe, which is really good. Does really nice splash damage and kind of replaces the heavy sniper rifle in a way. Obviously, the scope isn't as good, but you can still get pretty decent distance and do some pretty good damage, especially in splash damage. I know the beginning of a lot of these playthroughs may not be as exciting, considering my team and I, we try to not land in a humongous hotspot. It kind of depends on the map. We kind of have our set locations. Okay, this is the explosive bolt action that I was talking about. I'm holding it right now. Um, but we don't like to exactly land in hotspots right away because then you have a really high chance of going down really fast. The only reason I would ever drop in a hotspot is if I know something there I need, or if I'm just raring for a fight. Yeah, that would be the only reason. I think I took out at least 3 of these people before my team got over. I pretty much just piggybacked off the other team that was doing damage to each other and ignoring us. Yeah, Fortnite has this really weird bug, if you just heard it right now, where I'm switching between guns and I'm trying to use a heal and instead it shoots a gun. It's actually really obnoxious. There was a game I was playing with my sister's group yesterday where two of us were downed and she was the only one up, and she revived me. And I had the spray, and I quick swapped to the spray to heal, and instead what it did it didn't swap fast enough, and it shot my explosive rifle instead, and the splash damage instantly knocked me back down, so I was really pissed about that. for obvious reasons, because I swapped to the med mist, but it instead decided to use the bolt action that I was on previous. I don't know if it was just fucking latency with Fortnite, if it was my controller, I don't know, but it was actually really triggering. I found that really strange that we happened upon there, and there was 3 purple bolt actions sitting there. Like, it was obvious that they bought them and dropped them, which is really weird. I keep forgetting that they took out the chickens as well, so there's no chickens in Fortnite right now. Depending on the area you're in, there's like frogs everywhere, which if you kill the frogs, it gives you health, but... Yeah, okay, that's what stairs is a frog, okay. Oh, those are wolves. I was like, what is that? Because I turned, like, player enemy highlights on so you could see where people were if we got close. I've really started getting into, if I know there's 2 or 3 teams fighting, um, I sometimes will try to third party, even if it's solo, because it's a really good opportunity to just get a massive amount of kills, while people are distracted. As you see there, sometimes I will double run the MKs, depending on what I have. The cannon can be somewhat good and somewhat bad. I've learned the cannon is better for if you have a team that's hiding behind a rock or hiding in a building and you really need to walk down or oh my gosh, knock down walls or destroy the rock. The cannon is really good for that, but otherwise, you don't really get to do a lot. It's very slow to use, so I don't use it that often. I now with the new rifle in the new shotgun, I kind of my build varies, and as obviously you could tell, this was a bot team. It was really funny though that they were just fucking jumping up and down. I think it's a bot team. It's really strange how they're just standing there and then, yeah, like, then this one gets aggressive. But, like, I was like, what the fuck? Oh. I was like, is it bugged? I think it was bugged for a second. It's still making the noise. So, what I've learned is, like, a lot of the times what screws over our team is either someone doesn't have bunkers, someone doesn't have flares, because, like, we all try to carry heals, and then you have 4 more slots, and, while I would love to carry 4 guns, it's very important, in my opinion, that somebody either has flares or bunkers, because at least, like, flares will tell you where the enemy is, bunkers will protect you if you're out in the open, and if you don't have those things and all you have are guns and heals, you might get clapped quite quick. And what I've been telling, I told my no, I think it was Alex, what I told Alex yesterday was, like, in a gunfight, it is going to be very rare, unless you're playing in trios or quads even, that you're going to get to a point where, because they tell you, if you're in a gunfight, don't reload, just swap to the next gun. That's why you need to have a variety of weapons, and at least for mid to close range. And so, what I was telling Alex was, in the middle of a gunfight, in either solos or duos, and even trios, 3 guns should be enough, depending on the clip of the gun. Without having to reload, you should be able to take at least 2 people out. So as long as you can rely on your team to help you with the rest, then you should be fine. But, like, so I've started running heals and then either flares or bunkers. And then my 3 guns, I tend to either go. I always try to get an MK. That is a must. Um, if I can get uh, a drum shotgun of at least a purple or a gold, I will always run that. And then my third will vary. Usually it's either another MK, it's the explosive lever action rifle, with the new update. Um, it really kind of depends. I do not run the thermal DMR anymore. I don't run the heavy pup, and I don't tend to run the rest of the other guns. The only other one I'll make the exception for is if I can get it. My favorite build, the best build that I could have, in my opinion, is that I could get slurp jars, bunkers or flares, and then an MK, a drum shotgun, and the run and gun, SMG. The run and gun SMG gives you unlimited sprint, but you could only get it out of chests, and it costs 2 keys. But that is what I try to save my keys for if I can find the run and gun. And it is a really great gun. But yeah, that's been the build I've aimed for every game. If I can't find the run and gun, then I usually either double MK or bolt action explosive rifle. I say we happen to get lucky on these kills because we third partied this team, and I think I took out 3 or 4 of them. I'll say, me and Ganeki have moved on, and Alex is like, oh yeah, there's another team coming up front. I'm like, oh my god. So we had to run back because we didn't want to leave Alex by himself. Yeah. And I'm gonna say lucky for me. I'm glad this happened because since Alex shot at them first, most of them were very focused on Alex, and I was able to down the girl right there. And I think Alex or Connect, one of the two went down, so I think it was Alex. Connecting was to heal him, and I went and wiped out the team myself while he was getting healed. That was a very bad play on that guy's part. He should have stopped healing, but didn't. Or at least popped a slurp and then healed, but I don't think the guy had any. I think his other 2 teammates did. But at this point, it became a 3v1. I think there was only 1 player left in the game. Didn't know where he was. We were in the circle, and then I happened to notice him from right there from the left. And I didn't say anything to my team because I was hoping to get the final kill of the game, but he ended up walking right in front of him, and Kaneki got the kill off that one. So yeah. Yeah. I had 16 kills, Alex had 5, Kaneki had 3. But it was a fantastic game. With this new update, my sister and I have been talking about this. She told me ranked is like the new casual. She said the casual games, which is what I usually play, have been so sweaty, and I don't understand why. The only explanation I can give to why ranked is less sweaty than casual is because unfortunately for Fortnite, they decided to make the ranked game, it's basically a carbon copy of the casual game. The only difference is it's called ranked. That's it. All the same guns are in. You can still buy NPCs. You still have like ranked quests. Everything is the same in ranked as it is casual. So if you're just gonna play, then most people just play casual. If they had changed something and made ranked different, then maybe more people would play it. Because in my opinion, to make a good ranked game, what they should have done was eliminate NPCs. What else? Yeah, get rid of NPCs, and then get rid of Loot Island, get rid of the caches, and then go from there. because then it's basically RNG the rest of the time of what you get out of chests, and then the only way you can get keys is by opening chests or your augment. Oh, sorry. It's allergy season, my guys. um, but that's what I think they should have done for ranked. Because then it's a lot less, like, I guess you could say pay to win in the terms of gold that you have, because you have to spend gold to get NPCs, gold to get guns off NPCs, and I just don't play that way. That's super, super fucking sweaty. Which I guess if I really, really cared about winning, I would start doing, but I just don't. Because it's, as I said, it's just too sweaty for me. Like, I don't like playing like that. So that, but if they would make an incentive for ranked, like they have some ranked quests where if you complete them, you get like emojis, sprays, emoticons, things like that. But like the top award is an emote that shows off your rank. And while that is a cool emote, I do wish they would do something like other ranked games do, aside from bragging rights. So like league ranked, if you're gold or higher, you get so many skins at the end of the ranked season. After gold, I believe it's 1, and then plat, I think it's 1 and something else, or something along those lines. If there was an incentive like that for Fortnite ranked, I think more people would play, especially if they take in consideration the change in rules. Like I just said, if they took out certain things and added other things, along with maybe giving you like, I don't know, if you hit like plat, let's just say you get a couple hundred V-Bucks. Higher than that, you get like 1,000 V-Bucks, and if you're in Unreal, you get like a skin or something. Like, if there was an incentive like that, I think more people play ranked, but it would also make it more sweaty. So what Alex and I have been talking about, which you haven't done yet, is we've been talking about playing more ranked, but we haven't actually gotten to that. We've just been playing casuals, which is fine. Like, I get content either way. So, but yeah, that's just my little rant. I didn't mean to go on just forever, but I just was talking about the ranked and thought about some things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I know I've been really enjoying Fortnite. Yeah, there's really bad games we get like yesterday, but like there's also other good games. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.